Okay, so hey everyone. Today I am going to talk about medical and boot camp. The number one tip about medical is if you don't have to go to medical, don't go to medical. Medical is um medical's great at boot camp, but if you have something wrong with you, it is grounds to get discharged. The easiest place sorry. The easiest place to get discharged is in boot camp, and it's usually for medical reasons. So you can go into medical with like nothing, or you can go into boot camp with nothing and be discharged for having something that you didn't even know that you had. They have great doctors in medical. Well, they have great doctors at boot camp. So if they do find something wrong with you, you can get discharged. That's why a lot of people say don't go to medical. So I needed to go to medical, but I refused to go to medical. Okay, so my story with medical is, one time I was extremely sick, like I was coughing and everything. I don't have asthma, but I have had a history of, like respiratory infections. Um, and it could be respiratory infections could be caused by your environment or whatever. Um, you can just get sick and get I don't know, something in your lungs, but it makes you feel like you have asthma, and it really sucks. So when one time I was okay, let me say this. The ground in boot camp the floor in boot camp is extremely dirty. They have so many people going through boot camp. Some people don't wash their hands. It's just disgusting. So one time I was on the ground because we're doing this exercise for in-house PT, and I took a deep breath, and when I took my deep breath, everything, like a bunch of particles got into my lungs. And after that, I was feeling extremely sick. But I toughed it out and I didn't go to medical. I was coughing so badly, like I couldn't sleep at all. I probably should have went to medical, but I was just afraid that they diagnosed me um, with asthma. And yeah, asthma is grounds to get discharged. I mean, you can get a waiver for it, but um, I don't know. I'd be safer not getting anything, not getting checked. So if they were to do an X-ray, I'd probably get discharged. So yeah, I couldn't sleep. I was keeping everybody up, but I refused to go to medical. I mean, it was probably bad, but it was impacting everything I was doing. I was a stick, so I was like coughing while I was marching, and trying to complete the PFA was a struggle for me, but I'm a trooper, so I toughed it out. There were people in boot camp that were going to medical for every little thing, and those people and eventually start getting talked about like medical babies. Like, why go to medical if you just want attention? Just get through boot camp and get it over with. Yeah, so there was a girl that like passed out while she was doing the PFA, but she didn't really pass out. She kind of just sat back and then laid on the floor. So those kind of people, most of them don't finish boot camp. That girl did not finish boot camp, and she got asthma'd out. So yeah. If you get something seriously wrong with you, I think you can get discharged and get paid for it. But I don't think you're going to get paid that much. You might get maybe $100 a month for like the rest of your life or something. But nothing crazy. I actually don't have much knowledge on that. So yeah, I just know somebody that was ended up getting sick in boot camp, and they're getting paid for the rest of their life. So under some circumstances, you can get paid for the rest of your life because of something that happened in boot camp. But your best bet is to just tough it out, unless you really just want money. So don't go to medical. I'd say go to medical if you broke something, or you're on the verge of death. But if you can prevent it, don't go to medical. There was a girl that's from another division, which is like our brother division, which is like a division above us. They a division that had been there longer than we had, and they were supposed to like help us and teach us whatever. But a girl ended up hurting her foot while we were doing PT in the gym. So, and she was like a week from graduation. She tried to tough it out, but I think she had to end up going to medical, and they asthmaed her back. And asthma is just like they held her back, and then she had to be there longer. I guess there's more money in your pocket because they have to stay and take care of you and make sure that you get better before releasing you or letting you move on through the training. But yeah, I mean, you just want to leave. You can't talk to your family like you would if you had just graduated. Okay, so there was like another scandal. Okay, this isn't about asthma. I will make another video about being asthmaed. Yeah, so if you can prevent going to medical, I would say just don't do it. Yeah. If you guys have any other questions about medical, don't be afraid to ask. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what other videos that you want to see. Yeah. What else can I say about medical? That's pretty much it. Don't go to medical if you don't have to. I think I've said it a lot through this video. Don't do it unless you're on the verge of death.